Umaru, Kirawa, it's quite a sad one, looking at the 160 million funding gap that has now left millions of children at risk. What is the update on that?
Well, the update is that the United Nations Children's Fund has already described the whole scenario. Due to the US funding cut, they are finding it very difficult because there is 67% gap of what the United Nations Children's Fund that are supposed to get that are not available. As such, this has started affecting the livelihood of displaced persons and even communities in people in the host communities, because usually the United Nations Children's Fund and other development partners usually distribute food items and support in terms of healthcare and even tackling the issue of out-of-school children. As such, this is seriously affecting the situation, and families are finding it very difficult. But I have one of the displaced persons here with me who will tell us more with regard to the situation. He's a farmer, and he's here. Okay, Abokar Modu, I under Gulumin, Kalamar Bay, Buron, Buri Fundin, Go Kirmal, Buri Bad, I, Kirmadi. Buron Buri Fundin, Alabaras, and then kind of Mama Bay, Fundin Bari, Wala, who is say, Barry Lagi, Barry Chinto, the Rimbo, Tibra, Namon. So, what this elder young man is saying is that they are finding it very difficult now. They had to resort to farming for orders and to get paid. And in fact, the farming they cannot access distance farms because of fear of insurgents and of course the Boko Haram terrorists. Some of them that are marauding Lake Chad and other communities in Borno.
So, Umaru, I just want to quickly ask, because a lot of people would make it seem like it's a northern problem. And one thing I like to always say is it's not a northern problem, it's a Nigerian problem. How do you think that this will affect the children in the north, but also the people around the northern communities, especially when it comes to disbursement of food supply and things like that, when they have their own issues to deal with?
Yes, I think one of the major things that the government really need to prioritize is to ensure safety and security of communities, because there's a saying that any government that cannot ensure the safety and security of its citizens, that government should not last a minute longer than absolutely necessary. You could recall that in recent days, we reported the incidents of an attack on one of the border communities in Kirawa, in Goza local government area of Borno State, where a young girl was kidnapped. And up to now, we've not had any response with regard to practical solutions of tackling the porous nature of the border. Even the Nigerian military there is no base in that border community. And as such, the issue of security is primacy to governance, and the government really need to prioritize the security and safety of communities so that the displaced persons and even host communities can engage in farming to earn their means of survival, as that has been the age-old tradition.
Thank you for the update on that.